This is Stormouse03, and I am going to walk you through some of the hardest sections of Mass Effect 3 on Insanity. So this part is about halfway through Sanctuary, coming up toward the end of the game, and this was where I started to feel like things got a little difficult, so this is where I'm going to start. So you climb up this ladder, and here's where you're going to start fighting a lot of Reaper enemies here. So the first thing that you want to do is try to take out that barrier engine right there. And it's kind of in an awkward spot, so I like to get there in the middle and just take it out. And that's going to make it a lot easier to take care of the rest of these enemies. There is another barrier engine down there on the far left, but I couldn't get to it, and it was going to be suicide to try to walk out. Now, I started to panic a little bit every time they throw a grenade, because I don't know what it is. Grenades in just about anything that I play, they mess me up for whatever reason. And I think especially on this, they're really accurate with them. I don't know what hit me there. Probably one of the Ravagers. But anyway, if they're a grenade, they throw a grenade toward you, you want to move. Sometimes you can get caught near one and survive, but that's really lucky. The basic thing is if they throw a grenade, you want to move. So, okay. That walkway there saved my life a lot, because things will come up there on the left. Oh, there's a grenade that I think went downstairs. So if things come and flank you there on the left, and they seem to be hitting you a lot, just head back down those stairs, and they generally won't follow you there. It's like they don't realize that they could just stand where they are and kill you really fast. So once you take out those 2 Ravagers, 2 or 3, then the rest is pretty easy. Just clean up the rest of everything. Make sure you don't run into those spore pods, because they will hurt you. There's still that darned barrier engine up there. Oh, there's another Ravager. So yeah, stand there in the middle, take it out. And then run back here. Tell James to move out of my cover. Out of my cover, James. Or that's fine, I'll just stand here. I like to warp their shields. If you do a warp and then a throw, that will do a biotic detonation that does a lot of damage, so that's really good for those armored enemies. But yeah, I guess I should mention the class that I'm playing here is Sentinel. So I think Sentinel is my favorite class for this difficulty, just because it's a good mix of tech and biotic skills. So I have overload and energy drain, as well as warp throw, and a couple other things. Cryo blast, which I don't ever really use. It's a neat ability, but I just don't use it. And something else that I can't recall right now. Warp throw, energy drain, maybe that's it. So now I'm just running around checking for things to pick up, because I am an obsessive compulsive looter. And moving on to the next section here. Picking up any stuff that I can. There's another pod there. There's scattered throughout, so you just want to make sure you don't run into those. I don't think it's a one-hit kill. One of them will probably just take your shields out, but you don't want to mess around. Right. So, I remember the other abilities. I have lift grenades, which I didn't find super useful. I've used them occasionally, but I don't know. Don't use them too much. The frag grenades, James's frag grenades, are much more useful, I think. That's just my opinion, though. And of course, I have the tech armor, which is the Sentinel class ability. I believe it's unique to the Sentinel class, so I have that on all the time. You can activate it again to do a little burst if things get too close, but you don't want to be doing that on Insanity. On Mass Effect 2, it did it automatically when your shields broke, and it was useful. It knocked things down, but on this one, I just generally keep it on all the time. So this room is kind of scary. You're going to have a brute, a couple of brutes actually, I think, and some banshees as well. And the brutes are okay. I'm okay with. They just have armor, so you want to use your warp, and then probably I'll use a throw here, to give it a nice biotic detonation. That takes a lot of their armor away. And it's nice when they do this, chasing your team, and it's good that he's chasing James right now, because James is kind of a tank. Something to mention, I bring Liara and James with me most of the time when I have a choice to take the two of them. Liara is super useful with her singularity. If you spec it to where she can recharge real quickly, it's a win. A win button, if there is one on this difficulty. You can pretty much, you take down the shields, especially if you have overload or energy drain. You take down the shield of barrier, get her to do some singularity, and you are in business. But this is a Banshee, and these are the devil. They just are. They will grab you so fast, and it's an instant kill. And so here I am. I'm like, oh shit, there's a Banshee, there's a brute. How am I going to get away from this? And I take a chance and run past the Banshee, because sometimes you will run past her and she will just get you in a unblockable vacuum where you get sucked back towards her into that insta-kill move that she has, and there is nothing you can do. You're just reloading to your last autosave. So yeah, when she gets close, I run away, try to put some distance, because she crosses distance, as you can see, really, really quickly. These, like I said, they are the devil. So there, she's dead. There may have been two of them, and the team may have killed one, but as you saw, the team did really well there. Liara didn't die, which is shocking, because she usually likes to get grabbed and a Banshee arm through her chest. Like I said, she's really useful with the singularity, but she doesn't have the greatest stamina or the greatest health, I guess, because she spends a lot of time on her back waiting for some Metagel. So she's real useful, but you do have to pick her up fairly often. But James is the exact opposite. He is a tank, and that Carnage is really useful, especially against armored opponents. So I take him. I don't know what this was. You activated a pod, then I pushed this button, nothing happened. I expected it to, like, attack me. If you know what this did, I don't know, drop a comment, let me know. So this is about it, as I recall. Now I'm just looking for more stuff. Sometimes it seems like you might be able to jump across cover and you can't, but it's just the way it is. Sometimes you just can't hop over, a little wall. That's okay. So we're going to go through here, we're going to go up this elevator, and then this is effectively done. So that was a pretty tough section. Don't feel bad if you die a few times there. Just use your abilities wisely, use your team's abilities wisely, and you will make it through it. And you get to enjoy this lovely little bit here with Miranda. And hopefully you gave her that data that she asked you for on the Citadel. Hopefully you went to see her and gave her that. Otherwise, shame on you. And poor Miri. So that is the end of this bit, and we'll see you in the next section. Oh, I should also mention that I'm not going to leave too much of these cutscenes in here because, that's no fun. If you want to watch the cutscenes there, you can look that up. This is more just to help you with the gameplay. So probably won't be leaving in too many of the cutscenes here. Go buy the game. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.